Hey everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon, back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. I'm back with you this time with another TTM Through the Mail autograph recap update video for you guys. It's been a while since I've said that, right? Thank you guys for patiently waiting. Those of you guys that actually follow the channel just specifically for autograph collecting. So I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've gotten a chance to actually write to people and stuff like that. And so I got quite a bit to share with you guys. So I'm hoping that it was worth the wait for this video, because I know it's been a really, really long time. But yeah, so I've gotten back some successes from people that I've written to recently, and then some that have been out for quite a while and that I just recently got back. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, one of my favorite hobbies is writing letters to celebrities or people that I admire in general, in just the hopes of getting that autograph back in return. And I got quite a bit to share with you guys. I'm like super excited. I was just like putting everything together, you know, just making it smooth, like taking everything out of the envelopes just so I could, you know, go over everything with you guys. And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I got some of this stuff. Like, I don't even know where to begin. You know, I always try to save like the best for last, but I feel like every success in here is top tier. So that's why I'm saying, guys, I hope it was worth the wait. I know not a lot of people that do these YouTube videos for autograph collecting. I guess a lot of you guys are taking a break, and understandably so. You know, once like work comes and other responsibilities, it's hard to keep up with your time. And really, if you're like a really like dedicated fan, you will take time to write a letter to these people, you know, and not phone it in. You know, I take like a good 20 minutes to write to each celebrity or person that I'm a fan of. So anyways, you guys, I think only me and Caleb's cards are the ones that are actively doing it right now. So yeah, you guys, anyways, enough rambling. Let me share with you guys what I got back. Alrighty, guys, well, let's get to it. So first success, and I don't know if you guys would call this a success, but to me it's a success because I didn't expect to get anything back at all, considering that this actress has passed on. And I sent out a couple photos because I found the fan mail address, and I just didn't get it in time. You know, it happens. Sadly, it happens. And I was like super kind of bummed when she passed, just because like not only am I a big fan, but like I knew that I couldn't get this signed. I'm talking about Olivia NewtonJohn, by the way, but like both her and John Travolta signed like in the mail, or did sign in the mail. So it would have been cool to get like this reunion shot, like double signed by them. I might still send this off to John Travolta, but would have been cool. Would have been cool. Yeah, and I also sent out like this 80s one. Cool, let's get physical. But anyways, so they sent me back the photos, but whoever runs her mail was kind enough to even throw in this photo, which I assume is photocopied. I mean, it kind of looks legit, like it's signed in pen. That's her signature right there. Pretty cool, you guys. Pretty cool shot. But yeah, when you dim it in the light a little bit, you could kind of tell like it's a photocopy. But for me, you know, hey, I didn't expect to get my stuff back or to get this photo back. Whoever did it, they didn't have to do it. I mean, you know, and I don't know how it is like after like celebrities pass on and like what like their management does with like the fan mail and things like that, but I assume like they don't have to respond, right? So pretty cool. Like, thank you to whoever sent this photo out to me, because as a fan, I still love it, and I'm definitely gonna keep it. So thank you guys so much. Whoever runs Olivia Newton-John's little fan club there, I really do appreciate it. R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John. Such a loss, man. Such a talent. Anyways, you guys, next success is a Goosebumps success for my 90s kids there, my fellow 90s kids. This is the illustrator of Goosebumps, the guy who painted the front cover of the books that really intrigued us as kids. You know, those of us that just hated reading, right? But we saw those awesome Goosebumps cover and like, I need to check that book out. I'm going to start reading now. You know, so I love horror. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Tim Jacobus. And he signed a couple of these, like, I like printed these out, like, on my printer, but I thought they came out pretty good. So I was like, I'm just going to send these out instead of, mailing out a book, paying for extra postage, or sending out an index card, I'm going to print out the actual photo that he painted. So really, really cool. And this is one of my favorite books from when I was a kid, Let's Get Invisible. I don't know if you guys could see it well in the video. I think the brightness is better now, but pretty cool. And I sent out the movie cover for The Haunted Mask. Nicole signed up there. Pretty cool. You painted all these bad boys. Isn't that freaking cool, guys? Don't Go to Sleep. That's one of my favorite covers right here. Definitely. I definitely remember this one, man. This one really stuck out with me as a kid. So really cool. And then he also signed this one. This one was my favorite. As a kid growing up, when I saw this cover, I was really, really intrigued. So yeah, really cool. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are Goosebumps fans. But yeah, to me, like growing up with these books, this man really had a special place in my childhood. So I can't thank him enough. So thank you so much, Mr. Jacobus. Really, really cool. All right, next up, you guys, I got an Elvis related return. Pretty cool. Always good to get someone Elvis related. This man goes by the name of Mr. Norm Johnson. And he was a dancer in the Jailhouse Rock movie. And let me see. I believe this is him. One of these guys right here. But pretty cool. Signed and dated it. Just so cool, man. And he's up there in age, so, like, to still have, like, an awesome signature like that, you could tell the writing's a little shaky, but, like, really cool, man. It's like a piece of history right here, so really cool to get that back. And I also had, like, this Elvis CD cover, one of my favorite Elvis CDs, that just so happens, when you open the CD cover, the Jailhouse Rock image is, like, in the front when you open it out and pull out the CD, but, yeah, so he signed here, too. Really cool. I mailed that out to him as well. So pretty cool. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, sharing your story with us. And it's pretty cool, man. All right. And I got a couple more music ones, and then got a few more movie ones to share with you guys. Next up, let's see. I got someone from the band Whitesnake. I'm trying to find, where did I put that tape? Where did I put that cassette? Here it is. All right, yeah, so I've been working on this cassette project from, like, members of Whitesnake, and I got all of these guys in the mail, by the way. These are guys that just toured with Whitesnake, play this music live, but I got back Mr. Reb Beach, who's currently in Whitesnake. Yeah, he's the current guitar player in Whitesnake, and this is, like, the Purple album. It has, like, deep purple covers on it, but, yeah, so I wanted him to sign that photo for me in the CD cover. He signed a bunch of stuff. He's also the guitar player, the founding member of a band called Winger. If you're a fan of Beavis and Butthead, I'm sure you've heard of Winger. Yeah, and he signed in here where he's pictured. He's pictured right there. Gotta love the good old 80s hair bands, man. Pretty dang cool. And then he signed a couple Winger CDs from my collection. This one's the best of Winger. So very cool. He was also in another 80s hair band, Dokken. And this is him right here. This was previously signed by Sean McNabb, who also played, he played bass in Dokken. So, yeah, really cool. Mr. Red Beach is right there. And, yeah, you guys, he also threw in a guitar pick, which I put in my cassette cover right here. I'm going to pull it out real quick. He's currently on tour with Whitesnake. They're on their farewell tour, actually. This is going to be like the last tour, but yeah, pretty cool. Look at that. I don't know if you guys could see it in the video. I think that's better. It says Whitesnake 2023 farewell tour. There you go. He's got like a drawing of him in the back. So pretty cool, you guys. Yeah, I definitely had to share that with you guys. I was just like so super stoked when I had gotten it, because it's like my mom's favorite band. Yeah, me and her, we got to see Whitesnake in concert together. It's just so many great memories. Anyways, you guys, not going to tear up right now. I'm going to share with you guys my next success, which is another music-related one. These next couple ones are going to be music-related. Like the Olivia NewtonJohn one, this is kind of a success, But anyway, so I mailed out to Mr. Pete Townsend, who's like the guitar player of the Who, and I mailed out my cassette, and then mailed out. I also mailed out The Girl Next Door, because the song, the Teenage Wasteland song, is at the end of this movie, and that's how like I really got into the Who, because I love that song. Anyways, but yeah, so those weren't signed. And what's really cool about this success, you guys, I didn't expect to get this back at all, because this is my first time mailing to England. Like, I never done it before, mailing overseas. Never done it before, because I just never knew how to do it, really. And I took a chance, and looked like it actually got to him. But got this letter right here. It says, "Dear fan, unfortunately, Pete is no longer able to sign personal items. However, I have included a signed photo instead. Hopefully you'll appreciate this just the same. Best, Laura." So yeah, really cool, man. Whoever runs his fan mail service right there sent out this awesome photo. And this one, I know for a fact, is not a photocopy. Dimmed it in the light and everything, and yeah, that's hand signed. So really cool, man. Yeah, not a bad photo. I like it. Hell yeah. Gotta love the Who, man. Alright, and next up, one more music success, I think, and then the rest are movies. Yeah. Okay, so next up, this one is an awesome success, if you ask me, man. So cool. One of my favorite bands from that, 60s period is always The Doors. Okay? Because they're like the most, like, punk rock, raw band of that time, if you ask me. They predate punk rock, but there's something about Jim Morrison, man, and his, like, whole stage presence. Everything about him was totally punk AF, or if you know what I mean. But, yeah, so I got back the drummer of The Doors, Mr. John Densmore. Alright, and, this is John Densmore right here. And this was previously signed by Robbie Krieger. I saw Robbie Krieger in concert at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Pretty awesome. I was in the front row, like, "Robbie, please sign this for me." And he signed it for me. And now I got Mr. John Densmore. Part of me didn't want to mail this out. I was sweating bullets, hoping that this would come back. And it did. And I'm super happy. All of them are personalized to me. But hey, I'm not complaining. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I signed all the CDs in my collection that I mailed out. I got Morrison Hotel right here. So yeah, he signed right there, like, because I guess he only had the black Sharpie, so he signed, on the lighter spots, which I appreciate, so I could see his signature. So that's really, really cool. And yeah, okay, Strange Days. And then this one, I didn't have the front cover, so I mailed the back of it. This one's Waiting for the Sun. So yeah, really cool. He signed right next to himself right there. So I think this is really cool. The front cover I mailed out to Cliff Morrison, who's allegedly Jim Morrison's son, who has his own band and everything. They're named after this album. So I mailed out this front cover to him. It's been out for a few years, so I don't know if I'm going to get it back. But knowing Cliff Morrison, maybe I will get it back, because I know he has issues with the law and things like that, and maybe he just hasn't gotten to responding to fan mail, because he's been in and out, much like his alleged father. He kind of gets into trouble, Alrighty, guys, well, that pretty much wraps up the music-related successes, and the Goosebumps one. I don't know, I just had to randomly throw that in there somewhere. But anyways, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video. If you like what you see so far, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support. Now, I got like 3 movie-related successes that I'm dying to share with you guys. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, guys. So, next up, I got someone by the name of Mr. Phil Tippett. Now, for you, those of you guys that aren't familiar with that name, definitely what I would call an unsung hero. Definitely responsible for some classic movies of this century, alright? So, first up, you guys, he was responsible for, like, the visual effects and, like, creating the creatures, alright, from Star Wars. I think all 3 films. I could be wrong, but I did mail out this VHS cover, because I have like so many people that were like involved with like the making of Star Wars on this VHS cover. Like I have a couple of the editors right here, Richard Chu and Paul Hirsch. They were responsible for editing this movie. Yeah, and some visual effects people like right over here. So I added him right here for Kenneth, Phil Tippett. So really dang cool, you guys. I mean, without these people, the movie wouldn't be what it is. You know, we wouldn't have Star Wars as we know it today without definitely Phil Tippett. He was also the dinosaur supervisor in Jurassic Park. I'm laughing because I sent him this meme, which I didn't think he was actually going to sign, but pretty cool. It says, "One job, Phil. You had one job." It says here, dinosaur supervisor, Phil Tippett. So those of you guys that have seen Jurassic Park, you get why that's funny. But yeah, he actually signed that. And he signed the movie cover for me. Yeah. Previously signed by Mr. Dean Cundy, who's a cinematographer and a lot of these awesome like blockbuster movies. But yeah, pretty dang cool. So I don't know if you guys could see it, but awesome. Yeah, he was also doing some visual effects for RoboCop 2. Old school VHS cover, man, from Hollywood Video I have in my collection. But yeah, so he signed up here. Yep, all signed and personalized. I love it. Piranha. Yeah, this is one of his earliest works right here, but man, such an underrated cult classic right here. I love this movie. Roger Corman stuff right here. You gotta love it, man. So yeah, had him sign that for me. Yeah, man, thank you so much, Mr. Phil Tippett. So cool. So cool. Speaking of Piranha, I got the remake of Piranha right here. Now this one I got back signed by an actress named Miss Gianna Michaels. Now, if you're familiar with that name, I don't know, you might need Jesus, and that's okay. I need Jesus too. Anyways, so yeah, she signed over here. Now this was previously signed. Gosh, I don't know if you guys could see it. I might have to turn up the brightness a little bit on this bad boy. There we go. Previously signed by Richard Dreyfuss, and from Jaws, played Hooper in Jaws. He was also in Piranha. And now I got to turn down the brightness so you guys could see this one better. Mr. Adam Scott is also in this movie. Now signed by Miss Gianna Michaels. It says, "Eat me." You gotta love it. You gotta love this stuff, you guys. Now this one, okay, since this is a family-friendly show, I have to block out her finger. Hang on a second. Oh, man. Yeah, she also signed this photo for me, too. So, yeah, pretty dang cool. It says, "Kenneth, lots of love, Gianna Michaels." So, yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, you guys. All right, guys, well, I got one more left. I got one more awesome, badass success left. I just can't believe I have this. But I got Mr. Stephen Lang's autograph. You guys know who he is, right? You guys know. He's the blind dude from Don't Breathe, man. I love this movie. This movie is a trip, man. If you haven't seen this yet, definitely watch this. And I loved part 2. I also have part 2 in my collection, so I sent him both, and he signed both. So very cool, man. So really cool. Look, this one's a full signature right here. Yeah, the other ones just say S. Lang. So you guys could see that and see this one. But yeah, this one. Don't Breathe 2. I guess he was like really happy to sign this for me. Because this movie had just came out and I saw it in theaters. I mentioned that in my letter. Like how so surprised I was by it. And just thanking him, man, for an awesome time at the movies, you know, because that's what they do, man, bringing us quality entertainment. And I think this was during like the COVID times, so like the movies were just opening up again. This was one of like the first movies that they showed. I remember this one and King Kong versus Godzilla, right? So yeah, I was like really thankful in my letter, and so really cool. So yeah, it looks like he really took some time to sign this bad boy for me. Look at that awesome blue, too. I love how this cover turned out. So, yeah, anyways, you guys, hey, those are my successes for the past couple of months for TTM autograph collecting. I'm looking to get back into it. I really want to do this hobby as often as I used to. Like, regularly, I used to do this, like, nonstop. I would, every night, write letters to celebrities. I want to get back into it. We'll just have to see, how time goes and things like that. But I met a new friend. Who's into this autograph collecting just like I am. And they totally inspired me to just get back into it. And I know you guys love these videos too. So thank you all so very much for watching. And let me know how you like this video. Let me know if you collect autographs as well. Let me know what your favorite autograph in your collection is. As always, you guys, thank you so very much for watching my video. Kenneth Ramon, signing off.